Hello Taurus, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I'll be doing your love and relationships reading for the time period of March 28th to April 3rd, 2022. Please remember that this is a general reading, it is not a personal read. Take what's for you and leave the rest. Okay, I'm going to pull, I feel like a dark mirror. Let's do that. This is kind of an extra card, I think. I don't think it's my full set that I need for you. These are energies on the side. As far as oracles go. Yeah. Okay, we have Alone in the World, number 6. That can be about feeling alone, putting yourself, I feel like putting yourself in a position to feel alone. Not that you mean to do it, but your mind goes there. Let me read from the book on that before I even pull your other oracles. This is the number 6. I feel like I need to read it now before we even start. Whoever needs to hear this needs to focus on it. That's why I'm not pulling the other cards yet. In solitude I stand, in solitude I may shine. I made my home a cloister, my heart a chalice for the faintest breeze, and yet I stand alone, waiting for something to come back. When we parted ways, we promised to each other, I will wait for you, and I will come back. We may have used different words, like it's just for a few months, or a sharper pen like I don't need you. Still we are waiting. Mind has lost hope, body has lost memory, but our heart is still incomplete. It is shrined into a blessed feeling of longing and desire, innocence and hope, but it is also entombed into a well of solitude and distance. It built walls to stall the passage of time, and the walls kept out everything. Will the prince come, or has the world gone silent while we waited? Waiting is a transition. It has a beginning and it has an end. Waiting is the night. Morning brings the sun of a new day. I feel like someone has are still attached in a relationship. This may be someone who has passed on. This may be someone you lost. And you, I feel like loneliness. I feel like for whoever that is for, there's been a lot of loneliness. You either have your heart attached to someone who, they may still be alive. This may be where they moved on without you and you're just sitting here. Like, they will come back one day. Our love was so, I think it was so passionate. It was, you were sure that you were going to marry and have kids, and you thought that they were your future. This may be someone who, this relationship was when you were young, and it just, you never, if you had other relationships, they never could compare to that feeling you had with them, and you keep longing for that. That's what it feels like. So you stay alone. You don't commit to anyone because you aren't feeling that feeling that you had with them, because you were really in love with them. I feel like for some of you, you may have lost someone dear. No one can take their place, and there's someone out there that can not take their place, but stand with you in their place. I feel like you needing to open up, and you needing to I feel like someone being alone in a house and still talking to that person. They may be with you. That maybe that feeling you have is because they are with you. But I feel like they're there and they can't move on because you are you're holding on to that grief instead of letting it go. Let them know that it's okay to move on, but you feel them near you all the time. You're like, I know they're here. I know that brush of wind on my hair. It's them. This is so sad. That's terrible. It's gorgeous, beautiful thing, beautiful love. But you need to move on. You're still here and they are gone. And you need to let them go so they can move on. Okay. I'm going to pull Wisdom of the Oracle. Now, let's get past that. Whatever that was. I hope it helps somebody. We have to be fair. It's in the reverse, so it's a protection message. To be fair. Unfinished Symphony, and All That Glitters in the reverse. Also a protection message here, guys. Let's see. We'll read from the book. This pretty much speaks for itself. It's in the reverse, so we'll read the protection message. But the all that glitters is like seeing things from rose-colored glasses. Taking a look behind the scenes. When you watch a movie, we don't see all the cameras and all that around, but we see the outtakes in that, and we see that, oh my God, there's a million people there, right? Uh, it's nothing. How do they even act? How do they act these parts out? Especially like intimate scenes when there's these cameras in their face and these microphones hanging over their head, right? Everything is has a different look to it if you look from a different angle. That's what I feel like saying, especially with this in the reverse. This unfinished symphony, things that you feel like are not finished, and you're holding on to. This could pertain to this, just like it's under this card here. Holding on to some things that need to be, you need to finish that. You need closure of it, of things. And this is the number 10. So it's like, in order to get past and go to a new phase in your life, in order to find new love, you need to let go of old things, and be fair to yourself as well. With this, to be fair, it feels like being good to yourself, knowing that you deserve to have happiness and love even out of loss. Okay, we're gonna read from the book for you guys on this. We have the number 38 here. To be fair. Essential meanings: balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Your protection message: injustice and inequity are a part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted and fairly redressed. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else, or are called to answer for a personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain: if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. I feel like choosing your cause, I feel like someone here is going to start devoting time volunteering for something that they have strong feelings for. You may meet your person there. If you're single, you may meet someone like-minded. Okay, let's go into unfinished business. We have the number 10. Unfinished business, I said. Unfinished symphony. Unfinished business. Essential meanings. Unfinished business. Oh my goodness. Wow, you can't even make this up. I said unfinished business. The card is really unfinished symphony, but the first words on the essential meanings is unfinished business. Wow. Unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. The Oracle's message: this is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur, and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. Your relationship message: moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are. Make amends if need be and declare your feelings, even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved and close the door on the past so you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. I feel like with this, I felt through this whole relationship paragraph here, if you are keeping yourself stuck because of you don't have closure because someone has passed and suddenly, and you haven't had time to say goodbye, you weren't there, maybe you just feel like it wasn't enough time for the two of you. I feel like you need to sit down. They are with you, and you need to tell them everything you need to tell them. Everything that needs to be said. They are listening. And let them go. Find that closure. Sit down like you're, if you guys used to sit in the morning and drink coffee, or if you drink tea, or share with them something you used to eat together, a meal you used to, set them a whole plate and tell them to sit down and talk to them, and then let them go. Wow, I got teary-eyed on that. Okay, all that glitters. The number 16. Essential meanings: a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing. Your protection message: this is a signal to walk away from what you're contemplating. There is a thin veneer of glitter and sparkle that masks something rotten underneath. Pursuing it will only bring about a difficult situation you'll be sorry you got yourself into. Stay away. Isn't it wonderful how spirit protects you? Better things await. Instantly I said, this is a signal to walk away from what you're contemplating. If someone is going through a loss, and you're feeling like, I want to be with them, don't go there in your mind. Do what I said to do. Let them go. Release them from their duty to protect you. And the pull that you're keeping them here. I feel like you are even, some of you, someone here at least, maybe contemplating possibly hurting yourself or something, thinking that, I'll be with them again. And this is something that will not fare well. It will not work out in your favor. It's not going to be what you think it is. So just be mindful of that. Be very mindful of that, whoever that's for. All right, Taurus, let's get into this read. See what is going on here for Taurus at this time. What do they need to know? Look at that. Turned over in the deck. World. Change. Things happening. Things moving. The world is changing. You need to change with it. You need to move with it. Things are, step through that door. If you keep yourself in the house because you're upset over a relationship that maybe have ended, or someone you have lost, loves you have lost, get out. I feel like go through the door. Get outside. Do something. Do something that makes you happy. And you look at this. 6 of Swords. Transitioning to something new. Going into a new direction here. Being happy. Wow. Changes. Major changes, and your guides are with you. This may be you releasing them too. This may be them getting taken to the other side. Them being released if you release them. Wow. What an energy here. We have the Magician in the reverse. You are keeping someone from moving on, whether it be a death, a loss, or whether it is a relationship. I feel like you are, if you're, this person is just someone that you broke up with, I feel like you keep bothering them. I don't want to say it like that. It sounds terrible, but I feel like you keep bothering them. You keep calling them or texting, expecting a response. They don't respond. This is you keeping an intent. You're trying to keep your intent on them. Trying to keep that relationship, and you need to let that go. That's why it's in the reverse. Stop doing that. You keep trying to pull their energy back in instead of letting that go, because it is over. Someone's sitting alone, watching their Facebook and stalking them almost. You don't mean harm to them, but I feel like you're stalking their happy new life. So be mindful that all it's doing is bringing you down into a depression, and you end up alone. Get away from that energy. That relationship probably was not meant for you. With all this glitter, all the glitters here, it was not meant to be. It was not. Obviously, that was not your end all, and it's hard to move on for them. I know, but I feel like you will. Do what is necessary. Oh, they try to flip out here. We have a Tower. Wow. yes, a major event has happened, or I feel like on death. Death came out as well. Oh my goodness. It's in the reverse. Struggling with death, struggling with the end of a relationship, struggling with the end of a life, needing to move on from it and transition from it. This is crazy that these are all coming out together like this. We have strength in the reverse too, feeling weak in the situation, needing to find your strength, needing to trust again, and the Chariot. Wow. You have some major cards laid out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 major arcana, all pointing you in the direction you need to go. Going through something that tore your world down. There may have been a death involved, or the ending of something that you're having a hard time accepting it. There's you feel weak in the situation. You don't feel like you can trust anybody's advice on it, even though they're giving you good advice. You can't trust it. Holding on to whoever it is, their energy. You do have the Chariot here though. This is your guides. I feel like this is your guides trying to pull you in a different direction. You need to listen. I feel like there's signs around you that you have been ignoring because you've been so sad and you've been so focused on whatever else it was that was going on here. Anything else from this deck for Taurus? I think that's it. Look at this. We have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck overshadowing the read. This is a you finding yourself, you connecting with spirit. You need to connect with spirit. You need to get your mind right. You need to ask for guidance. And here is your guide here to take you in a more positive direction. Okay, we are going to pull some cards for clarity here. Wow. We're going to keep those. Faith. Have faith and make the right decisions. Have faith that your guides will take you where you need to go. Your strength will come back. I feel like your mind is all chaotic. You don't know what to do. Focus. Have faith that your guides are willing to. And look, I'm looking at this. The signs and symbols in this circle here. You need to watch for these signs that are coming towards you. Death again. Whether you want it or not, your situation is ending. Something has ended. You need to have faith that this had to happen. It sucks because if someone has passed, it's always like, why did it have to happen to them? You are meant for something else. You're meant for something beyond what they were meant for in your life. Not everybody's here to stay. They're here to teach us lessons, and it could have been about love, teaching you real love. You have 5 of Wands here. Struggling with it. You're definitely struggling, and I'm putting this right on the death. I feel like somebody's struggling with the end of a relationship, end of a situation, or an actual death. You have the 10 of Wands. Wow, these cards are just piling up here, aren't they? You have the 10 of Wands here. This is about holding a lot of stress, a lot of burdens on you, carrying a lot of baggage, carrying a lot of feeling like you can't put it down. And I'm feeling like your guides are telling you put it down. You need to let go of something, whether it be a person, a relationship, a situation. You have the Hermit. Find yourself again. Your guides are pushing you. This is so laid out, so nice and neat for me to read to you. And if you know anything about these cards, I know you can see it. I know you can see it too. Wow. Go into yourself. Connect. Your guides are trying to talk to you. They're trying to take you in the right direction. You're letting this stress from what has happened keep you from seeing it. You have the Moon in the reverse. The Moon card is about secrets, but it's in the reverse. I feel like they're trying to reveal why things are like they are and what you need to do next. And you are so you're struggling so much with whatever has happened that you're not allowing yourself to see it. Temperance. Oh my goodness. Divine timing here. Your guides trying to put you in the right direction here. You have to, I'm going to put this here. You have to, no, you know what? No, it does belong there. Okay. Felt like I need to move it, then it felt like I need to go back. Look at this. This Temperance card. There is a ring here, like a halo ring, and it's got water in it, replenishing, you're replenishing yourself, replenishing yourself, and then the fire here, and then over here, you have another one, with the light coming through, something coming through, and revealing itself to you. Wow, this is just two in line, and let's see what the last card is here. We have the Eight of Cups here, in the reverse. You needing to move on and leave behind things that no longer serve you. Feelings of guilt, possibly. I'm feeling guilt. Feelings of longing. Feelings of sadness and fear of going on alone. But I feel like you will. It is in the reverse. I feel like it's because with this Five of Wands, and I'm sitting this here because with this Five of Wands and this in the reverse, I feel like you're struggling to let go and move on. And it needs to happen. It needs to happen here. Wow. Crazy energy here. All right, Taurus. Good thoughts going out to those of you dealing with this. Wow. Let's pull a few grace cards here. Exactly. And you have growth on the top of the deck. Partnership. I'm looking at this picture and I'm feeling like them being with you, them holding on to you while you sleep even. Know that they can hear you, and if you need to tell them anything, you need to. God speaks to us through people. We are ambassadors of grace for one another. I'm going to put that right, I feel like I'm going to put that right here. It's maybe about your guides and listening to them as well. And you have patience. Trust in divine timing. Your future holds something far greater than your past. I'm going to put this right here. Wow. Okay, guys, that's it. I can't even do this anymore. This is just amazing how this read has turned out. I know that there's a lot of sadness involved and loss, but it's coming out of it. Opening your eyes to the divine and having them help you through this. Asking for whatever it is that you call your source of strength and power to redeem you, to help you. You've got to open your eyes, sit, talk, open your eyes. I feel like maybe if there has been someone who has passed in your life that you're holding on to, that they have moved things or they are going to point things out. They have been pointing things out and you're not catching on that that's them talking to you. I just got this, seeing the front of a fridge with those little plastic letters on it. The magnets. Refrigerator magnets. With letters. Something about it. Check it out. I don't know. I feel like there's something there. Something you didn't see or you're not seeing. All right, or there's a connection with this person about those refrigerator magnets. All right, that's it, Taurus. Like, share, subscribe, please. Let me know if this is any of you as well. I love hearing the feedback from people, if it resonated and if something hit and if it was able to help. Like, share, subscribe, please. Love the support. Tap that bell icon for notification of future uploads. Have a great week, guys. I'll see you next video.